episode of Watch Therapy. Today, by demand of my amazing viewers, subscribers, you're all viewers, some of you are subscribers. I've talked about it a few times with some watches I've reviewed, and those watches I purchased from Japan, not in Japan. One of them I did. I got a great Grand Seiko and SBGN 201. But anyways, how did I buy them? How did I go about accessing this huge world of Japanese watches that there's Japanese laws that do not allow you to just buy a watch directly from a store in Japan. Okay, you have to have proxy services. You have to have like an intermediary. And that's how I've done it. And I've talked about it here and there. A lot of people said, can you do a video on how you did that? We would like to be buying watches from Japan and use a proxy service. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Please, please, please let me know if you have any questions, comments. I hope you enjoy this video. And so, essentially, I use two websites the most. One of them has multiple websites within it, and that one is called One Map from Japan. You can see it here, but I will type just One Map Japan. There it is, from Japan. One Map from Japan. I don't know, sometimes translation doesn't totally work. That is the one I use the most, by far. Click on that. And you see, you have just opened up a world of Japanese watches. There is this from USA. I'll do another video about that later. Let's just not even go there at the moment. But if you look at the top, this is key. You see, these are like search engines. All of Japan, or individually you can search. These are auctions, as it says Yahoo Auctions. Mercari, Japan, Rakuten, Rakuma, Amazon from Japan, Suragaya, I don't really use these, that Bape, that one, sometimes that one. I really don't use those. But again, you can search individually or everything, okay? And so essentially, you would just type in a watch that you're looking for, or as specific as possible. You got to imagine there's so many search results for any sort of watch made in Japan. Just putting in the word Seiko is not enough. But if I did, let's see, Grand Seiko, again, better if you know a reference number or something like that. It is giving you some options here. Okay. But if I literally just did Grand Seiko and then Japan also, that's searching all these websites simultaneously. I would just click that, and the search is just huge. It's going to be massive. 10,000 Grand Seiko results. 10,350. Way, way, way too much. Okay? But again, this is a very general search. You could deselect from some of these. Okay? For example, a lot of times I don't necessarily want to look at Japan, the auctions, because those are at various points in the day or days left. This one here's got 11 days, and it just gives you so many results, and some of them are the same watches that are on other sites. A lot of times I'll deselect that, okay, and sometimes I will put in, a price range. Now the price range, you have to kind of start using what you think is going to be your price range. But it's going to be in Japanese yen, so you have to start knowing how much, I don't know why this is PLN, but 363,000 Japanese yen is equivalent to this PLN. I'm not sure why. Oh, currency PLN. There we go. Dollar. I'm not sure why. It defaulted to that. So now you get a better idea. Oh, 242,000 Japanese yen is about this much. These $1,696. Okay? So then you could narrow it down and just say, you know, I want to go Japanese yen from, what was that, 242, 400,000 to like, I don't know, 300,000 Japanese yen, right? And you could filter like that. So then it's not going to have the Yahoo auctions, and it's only going to show you prices in your range. That's one way to narrow it down. You can go from low to high. So the least expensive one is this one right here. Okay, for $1696.80 for your range. There's a lot cheaper than that, right? For Grand Seiko, which is awesome, right? What if I just put 100,000 Japanese yen to 200, whatever it was, 99. There's one. There's a Grand Seiko for $700. Okay. Boy, there's so much to talk about. This right here is interesting. See this one? The Japanese are so incredibly honest, you are not going to be ripped off. In this case, they circle. If there is a mark, a ding, see a little bit of dark there, maybe some water egress, right? They're going to circle it and tell you. They are not hiding anything. It's amazing. Just, they're so honest. So if there is any damage, it will be in the description. So here's a good example though. In general, if you click on one you like, you're gonna have to get that to English. And then we'll talk about this is a high beat. Great condition overall. This one, talk about it's made in June 1968. Reluctantly putting this up. So this is a Japanese individual seller selling this. Okay? And there is an original item page. We'll get into that in a moment. So I'm going to click out of here. This gives you an idea. But if I went back and I said Grand Seiko, I really am interested in quartz. More so in quartz. Again, it's got these parameters here. Okay. But that. I could change it up. See what's for sale. Sometimes there are going to be movements. There's a Grand Seiko movement for sale. Closer. See this guy? He has got the best watches and he's got a lot of them. It's like an online sale. But here's a store sale right there. So you know you're getting a discount. Now let's get into the idea that, first of all, these different ones up here are always having sales. Like every couple days, it's 10% off, 5% off. So if you really like something, try to wait if you can. But this guy right here, Mercari JP, I find the absolute best deals right here. Because these are like individual sellers. This is not Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, but more so. Right? They're going to have the most competitive prices, and they're just people like you and me. This, like Rakuten, these are all shops. Much bigger selection, maybe a higher quality, because these people are selling about anything. But I like Mercari. I like it a lot. I feel like that's where I'm finding the best deals. And the thing of it is, there are watches like this one. As an example, I just want to show you that you're saving so much money. This Grand Seiko, I was just looking at it. This is like a $7,000-$8,000 watch. That's almost half off right there. Half off. And the thing is beautiful. And like a lot of Japanese, they just take care of things. This is, this is new unused, but there are ones, everything I bought from here has been in pristine condition. I certainly looked at the pictures and all that, but it's just, it bears repeating that they really take care of things there. And so they're not going to, we can sort it by low to high. Like when they say, oh, they're used and this and that, well, they are, but they're still like been worn a few times, and you're going to save so much money. So here's some Grand Seiko quartzes, some older ones, $200. $200. Or you can flip that script and you can do it high to low, of course. See what happens here. Yeah, this one's $1.5 million, so over $10,000. They certainly have ones. But all of these, this is like a $5,000 watch for $2,800. So you might ask, what are the other costs? Shipping. Shipping is one of the other costs, but I've averaged about $26 to ship it FedEx to me, and I live in Colorado. 26 bucks. Okay, incredible. Incredible. So I'll do another video in a little while, just kind of a little more in depth, but I want to show you this. I mean, this watch I love. You know, it's a couple years old. It's in great condition. Spring drive, diver, right? This is, I don't know what it was, $7,000-8,000 watch for $3,700. And again, wait for those sales. They have lots of sales. Okay. So it's on and on. So again, these are the search engines. Again, I like Mercari quite a bit. Rakuten is going to be a lot more search results. Like a Seiko Astron. Just put that in. And these are all from stores. And these is by recommended. So obviously sort them how you want to. Some of these watches are, you know, pictures are a little more canned, but then, you know, you'll get some real ones like this. And why would you want to do this? Because these watches are, you know, you're saving, I usually save from 40 to about 80%, honestly, on a watch. I like to go to this last thing is open original item page. So this will kind of bring you to where it originally was posted. Oh, okay, so this goes to the store. And you know what? You got to translate that. So there's the Seiko Astron. Tells you a little bit about it. It's got some great pictures. You know, definitely read the descriptions. Doesn't seem to be translating as good right now. But this is where I do it. And then I'll do another video about ordering. And that's something to check out. But this is really just how to search and access this. The other website I wanted to show you is Timepeaks. I'll type it all out. There it is. Timepeaks, another great search engine. It's better if you register and log in, but you can just start searching, right? Seiko, I don't know, Seiko 5. There's going to be a bazillion results there. Another excellent website with excellent deals. A lot of them are on sale. I think I probably found the best deals, though, really from this one map. But Timepeaks is great. Honestly, I have the app on my phone. I'm just always just picking through for fun. You know, this is just about, I have a SBXC 201 that I recently bought. This is just a different colorway. I like that. It's got a little more red and blue there. Mine is black. But this is a $2,000 watch. Now this is, okay, $840, $23 to ship it. There's your total price right there. Incredible. $2,000 watch. So, And this right here, if you want to like sub search, right? They got different, just Seiko in general, just the Astron line, things of that nature. I guess these are all the guys. So these are the different types of Seiko, right? The Field Master, the Land Master, the Monster. You can just narrow it down to all Seiko monsters. Look at that, $200. And a lot of times they're on sale. This is Timepeaks. This one right here is One Map Japan. I hope this has been helpful. It's very organized. I have ordered many watches. I mean, there is just no risk that I see. I've had a great experience. I get the watches in generally a couple days. Whew, I want this. Look at that. Slightly used. There's a quartz with a gold star. It means a very high accuracy, like 5 seconds a year. This is a little higher price, but these are almost impossible to find. Lastly, I'll put it out there. If anybody's interested, like I've thought about this. I kick it around on my own head, and I think to myself, man, would people be into, like, what if I just started either shopping for watches and buying them, bringing them here to America, or people put in requests of watches they're looking for and I do the shopping? What would that be like? Would that be something anybody would be interested in? I'm curious. I'm definitely curious to think about, again, I do the shopping, or people send me what their ideas are, or I just buy some and I start posting them. Look at that Grand Seiko quartz. Awesome. Tell me what you think of that idea. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much.